situation here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! First points of the day are on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
That's pretty good.
And it'll come out to the 25.
It was all right. I ain't seen that special, but okay. Yeah, I just started, man. Okay, once it's over, you can play, son.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down to make sure that's an incompletion.
4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw the ball all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits it in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. kick was perfectly down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Harvard. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
You playing the ball?
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Still win then. At least that's what I'm expecting.
The offense will have to use its first
We get a dub playing bad ball. We still get a dub.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. The snap sets up the throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, Dave. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's complete. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn!
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where they had to get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvard. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Let me get a phone, man.
Stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the back. Calls his own number. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. The play action fake. Now improvising. He's turning it loose into the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding the ball had some air underneath it, takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fighting off the defender. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Shut you down, shut you down. Shut you down. Oh, you want that curl up.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. This time on target. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's going to take off. Turning it on. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this.
We is playing some good ball, man. We really is.
Kyle Pitts, the run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the
I wasn't feeling that interception, but
21-7. A very efficient five-play scoring
we got that big
drive.
right there.
And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Good job. Keep that pressure up. Keep that pressure.
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Send them dogs.
To the air, it's Sellers. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Getting down
to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking to throw on first down. On target to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
You can get another one.
Massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Gamecocks will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Rush is on him.
Get him.
Pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. And get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go.
Wide open spaces. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown Longhorns. And once he found open space, the man...
All you need is one play. One play and some vision.
Aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points.
GG's, Brody.
This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
So that's going to do it here in the 1st half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
To the air, it's Manning. Looking deep down the right side.
Come on, bro.
And that was incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Wingo. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. Looking to throw again. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumps offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Shit.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Back to pass on second down. On the run, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Fires to the right. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The option look. Fights off a defender. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
35, South Carolina.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He makes a stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Manning. The short hands, it's Washington. Ripping through the defense. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the pummeling has started. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground. Reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Discards it with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Gamecocks in the hurry up. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Touchdown, Texas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not coming.
And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get
GG's, man. I had to give me one in, Mike.
Trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Yeah.
Nice job by this defense.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. But
That was my fault.
Way too late. They still do, counting for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your lead.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the 1st down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Pocket breaking down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive
I put
offensive
my purpose at
firepower
20.
all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on.
Oh, but I know you do that Rocket Cat shit. So I shade underneath. So they gonna cheat underneath. So anytime you try to do Rocket,
back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish
hey,
this
good play,
game
though.
strong.
We appreciate it.
The message from the defensive
So
coordinator.
that's another.
Can we get a stop? Can we get?
He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Racing down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply
Got me a nice little 60 ball.
at a higher level.
Got a 60
defense,
ball.
And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point will tack
You know
another
that ain't
one onto
tough.
this
You know
lead.
what I'm saying?
Quick strike offense.
I take it though. So I got at least on here you can pick your team. You know what I'm saying? You know, a nigga get a regular team. You know that ain't gonna be the outcome, my nigga. You done played me enough, and you know I get on them niggas' ass. Come on, man, be for real.
He'll bring it out.
That's the only way a nigga would be me is in a dynasty with a better team.
At the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up
You know
after
that.
that poor return.
We get fun though.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line.
They want
Wide
to see me in
receiver
red.
comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. The screen,
This gonna be
he's
the
got
outcome.
wheels.
I play them niggas in
He's
rigs.
forced out of
This will be the
bounds
outcome.
at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I'm talking about right now. I ain't talking about yesterday, none of that shit, man. I don't care about that shit, bro.
First down to throw. Here's a heat. Here's a throw
Appreciate it.
downfield late. And that is his 5th interception. A nightmare. He is not
It's a perfect timing user pick. You know what I mean? I clicked on, pop the motherfucking ball. That's all it is. Like, click on, catch the ball yourself. Don't rely on the computer to do it. They ain't gonna do it. You gotta click on and do that shit.
This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should.
He lost one down the sideline.
Yeah.
He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the
Let's
stats
70
just
piece.
continue to pile up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Trying play action. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Picked up a few extra on that return, but one.
She had some hang time on it, though. I thought other dudes, she came back and helped. She did. We got 8 seconds. What we got?
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
South Carolina.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Continue to
man. Turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. When you know